Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at this sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want to stop it. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the Nasdaq. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Profits. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? And make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? And make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? And make profits. That TTG money gang. And making profits. We some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case you guys didn't know, we were a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist last year. We're a finalist again this year for another prize. We're coming for that award this year, but we're also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online education platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There is literally something for everyone here at True Trading Group. Now, if you're wondering who I am and why you really should listen to anything it is that I have to say, it's not that I think I'm the world's greatest trader. It is because I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I didn't have to watch YouTube videos and sit in Discord chats. I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My first job right out of college was working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. While there, they had me go through a training program before they let me touch even $1 of their money. Then 2008 happened, which was the Great Recession, the huge stock market crash. But it's also the same year I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. The moderators and I collectively as a group, the moderators collectively as a group have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80% now, going on roughly the last 5 years. Every single execution, every entry, every exit, every take profit, every stop out is right there for you guys to see on our website under Trader History tab. So you guys can see everything it is, all of our green, all of our red, all of our break-even trades. You guys get to see all of our fully transparent. We are an open book. Okay. So if you guys are new to the channel, you want to subscribe, you want to smash that like button, you want to turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. We're dropping golden nuggets on a regular basis. Yes, I do have a Yankee hat on. Yes, I indeed am a Yankee fan. Yes, today's game 1 of the World Series. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun. But before we get to the World Series game later tonight at 8 o'clock, we've got an hour of market action still to go. Technically 45 minutes still in the market. And we're going to go through, I'll recap with you guys what we've got cooking here today. We'll go over some of the trades. Excuse me. We'll go over some of the trades from the week. We'll recap the week and start to prepare for next week. Next week is going to be the big one. It's going to be the big one because you have mega cap tech earnings. Apple and Amazon and Microsoft and Meta and Alphabet are all coming out with earnings next week. You know, it's funny because you actually had very briefly today, NVIDIA overtook Apple for the top spot on market cap value, $3.53 trillion market cap versus Apple at the time earlier today was $3.52 trillion. And now they've come kind of back into equilibrium. But there's been this tug of war going on between Apple and NVIDIA to who is going to maintain the top spot as far as biggest company, largest market cap, most valuable company in the entire market with that $3.5 trillion valuation, which is just absolutely mind-boggling when you think about a company that is worth $3.53 trillion. Unbelievable. Okay, so that took place today. The market started off the day hot with a big gap up and a nice extension back up towards all-time highs. We found resistance. We then pulled it back, and we're just resting against yesterday's close. And I think that you probably see a little bit of a choppy market in these last 45 minutes of the day as people, I don't think, are going to make any really big bets before next week. I think next week is going to be the week that's going to dictate whether or not we break out of this range and of this channel. And I'll go through and show you guys this channel here real quick. And then I'm going to bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. And he's going to help me kind of go through and recap the week. And we're going to have a nice conversation about, you know, what went on this week, what we expect going into next week. But if you guys take a look at my charts right now, I just broke down for you the channel that we have found ourselves in. And if you were on my live stream 2 Sundays ago, and that reminds me, you guys want to make sure you set your reminders now because this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go live again right here on this YouTube channel. And I'm going to give you all my thoughts and analysis for the earnings that are coming out next week. We're going to give you my trading game plans for Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta. We're going to give you guys the game plan for all of those earnings that are coming out next week, as well as my top trade ideas for the week. What stocks am I focused on? Where am I looking? Where do I think we're going to be able to make some money next week? If you guys have followed me over the last couple of weeks, you could have made an absolute killing. We've been long-minded on the crypto names, specifically MicroStrategy. That was a huge win for us. It's actually top 3 biggest P&L trades for us on the year was the MicroStrategy swing. If you guys were on that live stream just 2 weeks ago, you guys could have been a part of that. And then I also told you 2 weekends ago that I think the market, the SPY specifically, is going to develop a new trading range, similar to the trading range that you saw at the end of September and early October, which I will point out for you right here. So that trading range, see that nice little multi-week consolidation? I told you guys that I felt we were going to build and form another trading range. And that's exactly what you guys are seeing here so far today. We're at the exact same place as we were 2 weeks ago. You go back to October 11th. We're at the exact same price as we were October 11th. So again, we're just forming this new consolidation range. The top is this 585, 586 all-time high, and the bottom of that range is 574. Okay, and I think that next week's earnings will take you out of this range. Now, depending on if we go above or below this range is going to be dictated by what those earnings I think are going to come in at. Okay, and I think that those earnings, you know, if those earnings are bad and disappointing and you break 574, then my target's going to be the 50-day moving average, which sits around 567. Okay, so if you break 574, but you're going to need disappointing earnings from mega cap tech in order to do that. All right, but we'll talk more about that on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So again, make sure you guys set your reminders and join me. With that being said, I would like to welcome and bring on my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, the man behind the curtain. Everyone give a big shout out to Adam.
Yo, what's going on, man?
There he is. I love it. Look at the glasses.
Yes. These are Meta glasses. So
I love it.
And speaking of Meta, big tech earnings next week, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
At the moment-
Meta has earnings on the 30th, so that's Wednesday, right?
Yep, that's Wednesday.
Wednesday, Meta has earnings, and should be.
I think Tuesday, I believe, is Alphabet and Microsoft. Wednesday is Meta. Thursday is Apple and Amazon.
I'll tell you right now, we have it inside of your trading group. So let's talk about it. So Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have some big ones. You have Alphabet on Monday. That's going to be after the market closed at 4:00. It's being reported. It's going to.
You sure Alphabet is Monday?
10:29.
Not
Oh no,
Tuesday.
Tuesday. 10:29.
Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry about that.
That's right.
On Monday, you have Carnegie Phillips, Pimento, and Ford.
Yeah. The big names, the real big ones, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Bang, bang.
Yeah. So you got on Tuesday, you have Alphabet, and the revenue estimate is $86 billion.
It's so insane.
$86 billion. The EPS, the EPS estimate is 1.84. We'll see how that goes.
$87 billion in one quarter. Isn't that just?
What's that like?
I have no idea what that's like. That is that's such an incredible amount of money.
Yeah. Do people still? I guess still, despite AI and everything else and things like Perplexity, it's still the number one by far, visited website in the world.
It's wild, man. It is wild.
Yeah. So let's see what else do we got coming up next week. You have Chipotle. I know that's not tech, but there's a rehabilitated fat kid inside of me that looks.
I love Chipotle. Listen, I own Chipotle, and I love Chipotle. I was disappointed to see the Chipotle CEO leave and go to Starbucks, but I guess I'm not that disappointed because I also own Starbucks.
Right.
So, I think that CEO is gonna do a really good job at Starbucks. And I'm actually pretty bullish Starbucks for the next few years because with this new CEO and the turnaround there. But even with the departure of that CEO, the Chipotle stock has done pretty well. And we'll see if the company is able to keep churning along without their, the star CEO, the star child, or the golden child that, saw that stock go up multiple thousands of % over the last several years.
All right. Then you got AMD is on the 29th as well, about 4:15.
Yeah.
That company, let me tell you, let me see. Hang on. Yeah, so Intel is on the 31st, right?
Mm-hmm.
And their estimated revenue is $13 billion. AMD's is $6.7 billion. Let me tell you, as somebody that builds computers and is obsessed with technology, AMD is a superior product.
I know. That's why I own AMD, not Intel.
AMD is I'm not even talking about the stock. I just mean in general as a company. It's called Threadripper. Their Threadripper and Threadripper Pro series is leaps and bounds above like the top i9 on Intel, in my opinion. It also depends on what you use it for, right? But for the most part. So So we actually reset chat before we came in here. There's like 265 people in there. There were 1,500 before we reset it.
Wow.
We got 800 on here. So, a lot of people came here, obviously.
Wow.
Or didn't have a choice because they got redirected.
Right.
Go ahead, smash that like button. Thanks for the support.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the trades that happened this week, right?
Mhm.
What are some of your top trades for this week, right? Let's start there.
So for me, Carvana and SMCI were two of my bigger wins. They're both swing trades, and I am actually still in some of this Carvana, and I'll just, can just show you guys. Here's the chart of Carvana, and I bought Carvana right there, right around $191 on the 21st on Monday. And we got this beautiful move up to the upside. We're now trading above $200. We got the 203. And you can see we're now finding resistance up here at 203. We keep bumping up against it. This is the fourth time we bumped up against 203 and have been unable to break through. I took a ton of profit off on the 22nd, and then we took a ton of profit off on the 24th. So we really were capitalizing and taking profits into this move. We took profits off on the gap up there on Wednesday, and then you had a little pullback reset. We just let the thing pull back and then reestablish its footing, and then gap and go yesterday, and then more profits off at 200 there. And now I'm just still sitting in a runner. So for me, a runner is anywhere from like 10 to 15% of whatever your original position size is. So if you had like 1,000 shares, you'd be in 100 or 150. If you had 100 shares, you'd be in 10 or 15. Right? If you had 10 shares, you'd be in 1, okay, or 2. So it's just a runner at this point, just to see if we were able to get through these like low 200s and continue to squeeze. So I am still long some, and I'm just kind of hanging out here, now move the stop loss up on the position and just going to try to see if we can get a little bit more on Carvana. It's been a beautiful move though here for us. We've been in this thing now for the whole week. Again, we entered right there on Monday, and we've taken profits off into this move. So that was a very successful trade for us there on Carvana. Another trade, and this is something that, I traded the equity, but, members that were in the call option were able to pull off, triple digit gains on that call option, anywhere from 100 to 200% gain on the option, depending on the strike and expiration that people went after. But that was a triple digit gain on the call option in just a matter of a couple of days. So really nicely done, guys, on that. And then we also had SMCI. SMCI was a really nice one for us as well. SMCI was entered also on the 21st on Monday. And this again was also a swing trade. And we went ahead and we took SMCI short right there. Okay. And we shorted right here against this resistance level. Okay. So you guys can see we kind of put in some resistance on the 18th. We then put in that resistance there again on the 21st. And then I went ahead and took the trade short. And the very next day on the 22nd, this thing just absolutely melted and just fell apart. Absolutely melted and then just fell apart. Hold on one second, guys. So there is your SMCI. Okay, so there's the entry point, and you can see the stock just rolled over, fell apart, and just really just disintegrated there. On the 22nd, and we just started taking profits off into this sell-off. We just took profits all along the way. And then again, I held on to a runner. We actually got another piece of profit off on the 23rd. And then we held on to a runner, and then I exited right there, final take profit. So again, here's the entry on Monday, and the bulk of the profit came off Tuesday, some Wednesday, and then final right there on Thursday. Okay. And then now trading higher today, right? Trading higher today. So it's a good move there, peeling all that profit off on that move. And these were trade of the day. This was trade of the day. Or these were the two trades of the week for me, SMCI and Carvana. These were the big ones. Okay. So these were big ones. And you still look at these and you take a look, you still have this resistance level in SMCI that's there at $50. So you still keep close eyes on that. I'm not in SMCI anymore, but I still am long a small piece, like I said, a runner now on Carvana. We made a little bit of money today on UPXI, which was one of these crazy halting small caps. We made a little bit of money here, nothing crazy, but singles and doubles, they add up. We jumped in that one around $12. We sold out around $15. And then we held on to, again, another runner and then ended up stopping out on the remainder of that runner down around $10.50 after the entry there of 12 and then taking profits off into 15. This is one of those like potential short squeeze type trades. We did not quite get the squeeze. And as soon as you recognize that, we tried to break 15 3 times. And that was kind of like the sign for me, right? You 1, 2, 3. Like that third attempt, you actually printed the new high on that third attempt. And then you had this big sharp pullback. Right there, I said, okay, that's it, guys. I'm cutting my position. And we just dropped the position there. We took our profits off, held on to a small piece, and then just stopped out as the stock just, continued to pull itself down through. So, really had some really great trades. I only had one losing trade this week. It was actually ASTS was the only trade that I made this week that was a red trade. The rest all green. It's been a fantastic week. A lot of some members had their best weeks. Some people had their best weeks that they've ever had. And it's been a really good one. It's been a really good week. So guys, just kind of going through. Obviously, markets are open, so I'm just going through and trying to look at some stuff here.
Yeah, actually, if you want to, the image that I sent you is correct, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, cool. Why don't I pull it up? You can go over it from there because that actually really outlines it pretty well.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let me just zoom in. All right, Joe, if you want to take that off the bottom there. All right, there you go. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, there it is. This is just showing you guys, just breaking it down, just the trade today on UPXI. Like I said, this was a short squeeze type of trade. This is one that I always tell people, if you're going to trade these, you got to make sure you have hotkeys. The stock is halting a bunch of times. It's not something that I suggest people that are new at trading or beginners. It's not something I recommend that they go ahead and try to trade because it requires very fast decision making. You can't hesitate, and you need to have hotkeys because the stock moves around multiple dollars at a time within a matter of seconds. So this is a trade today. We entered at $12.78, and we then started taking profits off at $15. And then once you got to 15, it couldn't break. Right? We kept bumping into 15, pulling back, bumping into 15, pulling back. So every time that we started bumping up into 15, I was telling people in chat, hey guys, you know what? A lot of heavy selling pressure up here above 15. I'm going to reduce my position here. We're going to take more profit off because I don't like the selling pressure that we have at 15. And you can see we took profit at 15, 14.20, and then again at 14.86. And we got it. We dropped our position all the way down to around 20% of our original position size. Okay. And the reason and the signal for us to get out of the bulk of the position was just the resistance, the selling pressure you kept seeing there at 15. So we just, okay, let's take profit. Let's take profit. Let's take profit. Held on to a runner in case it squeezed. It did not. We then stopped out the remainder of that position at 10.28. And we're able to capture some pretty decent, gains on the day on UPXI. It wasn't a monster like Carvana or SMCI or SMR. SMR was a monster trade that we caught last week. That was a big short squeeze. Members caught around a 300 to a 350% gain on the call option. So we didn't get the squeeze here, but we were still able to walk away with a nice little profit. And it was a good way to kind of finish out the week. And it's been a very big week for us inside True Trading Group. We have a lot of our other moderators that were absolutely killing it. And when I say killing it, guys, it doesn't just end with our moderators. It flows down right into our members. Our members are making money. And you don't have to just believe me because I say it to be true. Believe it because they say it. Members, you go ahead, type the number 1 in chat. If you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders because of TTG, just go ahead right now and type the number 1 if you are a member and you guys are making money. Anyone that's not a member, I highly recommend that you check out the amount of people that are typing the number 1 here inside of chat, because these are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers, right? If they can do it, there, Adam made 100% gain on MSTR today. Look at Dino ripping off triple digits, he says, right? If these people can do it, then so can you. Yeah, Cody Hill goes, MSTR was a monster swing for me. Congratulations, Cody. Yeah, so MicroStrategy was top 3 biggest trades of the year. Our 3 biggest trades were Coinbase, Moderna, and MicroStrategy. And Moderna was actually while I was on vacation. That was a swing trade that we were taking profits off when I was literally in where I was. I think it was in Aruba. It was in Aruba when we were taking profit off on that trade. That was the baby. That was the baby moon. That was the baby moon. That's right.
Well, how are babies made?
I think something with like a stalk, like a bird, I think.
A stalk? Like a beanstalk?
Like a beanstalk?
I thought it was when a mommy and a daddy loved each other.
That is.
Isn't that how it starts?
It starts that way.
And then what happens?
I don't know. I missed that part of class.
You got a class?
Yeah, like in school, like sex ed.
What's sex?
I'm not sure. Way to go, Chief. This small account over $500. That's exciting because we actually have a small account boot camp that's coming up next month and a small account challenge for the 30 days that follow. And I'm really excited about it, guys. One of our moderators, Diane, like I said, it's not just me. There's 8 other professional traders that are with you each and every single day that do this for a living. They share their screens. They're talking to you on the microphone. They alert their trades. They answer questions. They're with you for the whole day. And then you go, Chief, that says, thanks to Diane Fig. Yes, there you go. So Diane is our small account moderator. She actually started with the free, she funded her account with the free share that you used to get from Robinhood when you would open up an account. That's how she funded her account. She started with around $100 and has grown that account now to the point where she pays bills with it. And it is her main source of income. Her back was up against the wall during COVID. She, did event design and marketing for like concerts and stuff in Vegas. Obviously that whole business was shut down during COVID and she made this work. And now yes, thanks to Diane, I almost doubled my account today. Renee, that's absolutely incredible. This is what I'm talking about. If you're someone that does not have $25,000 in your account, there you go, Firebolt, 20% up on my small account today, thanks to Diane, plus $300. Let's go, Firebolt, great job. This is what I'm talking about, guys. If you do not have $25,000 in your account, you should be attending the small account bootcamp with Diane. Learn her style, learn her strategy, learn from someone that has accomplished and achieved everything that you are seeking out to do. She's done it. She's doing it. She's living it. She's living, breathing proof that you don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to start. Matter of fact, a lot of our members have been able to be successful with just a couple $100 in their account. You don't believe me? Watch. Members, do me a favor. If you guys are making money with less than $1,000 in your account, can you comment in chat and tell me what did you start with when you first joined? What did you guys start with? Henry made 100% on the SPY today in just a matter of minutes. Cloud made over 300% today on a SPY put option. Congratulations. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you guys grow that small account. So guys, if you don't mind, tell me, what did you start with when you joined? I want to prove to people that you don't need thousands of dollars, right? Henry started with just $250. Firebolt started with just $500. Okay. Renee started with $200, is almost at $1,000. My boy Chuck's British American says, I started with $1,000. I'm now at $28,000. These are real people, real results. If they can do it, so can you. Plain and simple.
All right. So I did something that I think is going to be pretty neat.
What'd you do?
I'm going to show you.
All right. I like that.
So let's do this. I made a little leaderboard for today for the mods.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we got Diane Fig, who was the top performing mod today. She had her best trade had a 235% gain. She had 15 total trades. That's in and out every transaction, about 90% win rate today out of all those transactions.
Mm-hmm.
We click here and we can see the different options that she traded. Everything else.
I like this. This is really cool.
Yeah. You had you were covering a 600% runner, so you did not have a 600% gain.
Right. It's not gapped up the hundreds.
No. We know. I just want to make sure that it's not misleading.
Right.
And then here we have all the every transaction here. So we have your entry, your first take, your second take, your third take, and your final exit.
Cool. Very cool.
Then we got Jay Downing. I'm rooting for him.
I think everybody is.
I know, but like I want to see him. I want to see Jay win.
He had a great trade today.
Yeah, he did. So here's the details of his trade. About a 30% gain there. And then Shy had a triple-digit gain today on Donkey Kong. Just kidding. On DKNG for about 100%. And the Wolf wins longest-term leaps. All right. Very cool. So, and then we have it split up by options and stocks. And
very cool, man. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Super organized. So easy to read.
I know. I lost money and followed JSMR. Well, he traded IBRX today, not SMR. And yeah, I mean, did he trade SMR yesterday? Is that what this person's talking about? I'm
not sure. I don't remember. But I mean, SMCR came out with a piece of news where they did an offering. I mean, you gotta, news is an occupational hazard of the market, Temi. So set stop losses and move on. Every trade you make is not going to be a winning trade. I mean, just to post a comment like, oh, I followed Jay and I lost money. This is ridiculous, right? Like we're all going to have losing trades, including the moderators, including myself, including Jay, including you. So, when you buy a stock, that company can put news out the next day that could be good or it could be bad. And there's no way that you can know that company was going to put that news out. So occupational hazard, learn to control your risks, set stop losses, deal with it, and move on.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Also, interesting fact, that person is not even a member.
Then how do they?
I don't. I mean, unless their name is different on YouTube than it actually is on the. Yeah, maybe. Hang on.
Yeah, because there's no way that they would know.
They are. That's my fault. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if Jay traded it, earlier in the week or whatever. But yeah, no, you handled it well. I lost money and fall. Here, I'll put it on the screen. Temi Fang says I lost money and fold JSMR. So. Just let that marinate with everyone for a minute.
Yeah.
You know?
It happens. We don't have 100% win rate.
And that's okay.
You're going to have losing trades, folks. Newsflash.
Yeah, I mean, why can't all we do is win? No
I mean, it is all we do, but on a longer term basis, right? Like you're still going to have red trades, you know?
Not if you're losing.
Yeah,
You're not winning all the time if you're losing. You're not Ricky Bobby.
Well, if you ain't first, you're last.
All right.
If you ain't first, you're last.
No, I think what happens is that there's a very large misconception, because you see all this stuff on YouTube and social media, right? And it's like, hey, you know, all you see is the portrayal of doing well, when really, you know, what doesn't sell memberships to people. Like, watch, how many of you are not a TTG member? Go ahead, type the number or type TTG if you're not a TTG member. It's probably not many of you on here because we didn't market this stream. It's just most of it is our members. Just go ahead and type TTG if you're not a member. Mike, you tell them, maybe they'll listen more.
Yeah, maybe. Guys, just go ahead and, you know, it might sound tedious, but do us a favor. I'll see who we got on here that's not a member. Just type the letters TTG, please. Real quick, see who we got here. And Sack, I like you already. And now that I'm just realizing that you're a big Yankee fan because you have the Yankee logo next to your feature name.
Sack, the Yankee fan, that
I like him even more now.
Oh.
Like I already liked him, and now I like him even more.
Got it. Well, I'll tell you this. Hang on 1 second. I just closed the chat. There's nobody in there. I'll tell you this, and you can agree or disagree with me on it, but I feel like you don't make your money like you really make and hold. I guess not make, but like you experience longevity and success in trading by learning how to lose correctly, not learning how to swing for the fences.
100%. I'll say it all the time. Successful traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose if they're wrong. And struggling traders are more concerned with how much they're going to make if they're right.
Yeah. I feel like if you learn how to lose correct, I feel like that is so much more important than learning how to hit a home run.
It is. The home runs will come, right? Like you also don't have control over how much money you're going to make. You'll have control over how much you can lose. That's the thing, right? Like no matter, you know, what trade you get yourself into, like if you buy a stock at $20, right? It might go to 22, it might go to 24, it might go to 28, 30, 35, 40, 60, 80, 100. I have no idea, right? You don't know where. At some point you've got to sell, right? At some point you got to get out of the trade. At some point you've got to take your final profit and be done. And we don't know how far that stock is going to go. Of course you have your targets, right? But you're not supposed to try to catch the whole entire move. You really shouldn't, you know, try. You're not going to be able to. Just buy the bottom and sell the top. And you just try to implement your strategy successfully to where you make money from the move itself. But you have total control over how much you're going to lose in the event that you're wrong by saying, where am I going to stop out of this position if I'm wrong? Right? Like if you buy the stock at 20, when are you going to get out? 19, 1850, 1750, 15? Like where is your stop loss if things don't work? You have complete control over how much you'll lose. The reason why so many traders are not successful, it's not because they can't get their win rate above 50%. Most traders have a win rate above 50, but they're still not making money. And that's because they lose more money when they're wrong than they make when they're right. They'll lose $1,000 when they're wrong and they only make 600 when they're right. And that's why you're never going to be successful that way. You're never going to be consistent profitable. It's got to be the opposite. You got to make more money when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. Simple. Done. That's it. When you're wrong, it's okay to be wrong. It's not okay to stay wrong. Just get to a point where you can control your risk, let go of your ego, stop out of a position, admit that you're wrong, and move on. Make sure it's a manageable loss. Move on and go find another setup to hit on. That's the key to being successful. It's not predicting the future. Successful traders don't predict the future.
Yep.
It's a big misconception that a lot of people have.
So just to give you guys an update, the chat is closed, but we will alert on here if need be. Also, we can still send alerts out even when the chat is closed. So you're good. We send a push notification. It goes out. You get it. So Kent McHugh, you are good, brother. There's also 10 minutes left.
Yeah, markets are quiet.
Yeah.
And they're going to, we're going to be probably a quiet close, and then next week is going to be really what's going to dictate
100%.
whether or not we're going to break out of this just channel or not.
Yeah. Look, I mean, alerts are fantastic. It's really beneficial for people that are, working full-time jobs, that are busy. But, eventually, even if you're not someone that wants to come up with their own alerts, you at least want to get to a point where I think at a bare minimum, you want to understand why the person is taking an alert. I think you want to maybe understand what it is that they're doing.
Absolutely.
So that way you can maneuver correctly inside of that trade,
100%.
So,
listen, the moderators and I tell you exactly when we're in and when we're out. And you are more than welcome to follow those alerts if you would like. But you will realize your maximum potential when you are able to identify setups on your own. But also when a moderator makes a trade, you can be able to look at that and say, do I see what the moderator sees? Do I understand this setup? Do I agree with it? And either take it or maybe stay away from it. You guys can do that, right? Like that's when you're going to really see the biggest benefit and when you're going to really take your trading to the next level is when you're able to do that. And that's why we put such an emphasis on education. And that's why, I don't necessarily want people to join a True Trading Group that are just lazy and they don't want to do anything. Just tell me what to do. I want people that are going to take this seriously. And if you're going to take this serious, and you should, because it has potential to be a life-changing skill if you guys are able to harness it and be successful at it. It's life-changing, right? It's life-changing. A lot of our members have literally experienced life-changing success over these last couple of years. And it deserves your energy, it deserves your effort, it deserves your attention. Instead, people put more energy and effort into, setting their fantasy football on FanDuel every Sunday. They put more effort into researching that than they do researching, stocks and chart patterns and what we have going on in the real world. This is how you guys could really make either supplement your income or build generational wealth or reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. Our members are proof of that. Guys, type the number 2 if True Trading Group has had a positive impact on your life. Type the number 2. If True Trading Group has positively impacted your life, just type the number 2. I'm disabled and my husband's body is also failing him. TGD has saved our family. Damn, I couldn't read the rest of the message because all the number 2s just came flying through. But I mean, all you got to do is just look at that. These are real people that are telling you that they've had a positive impact. True Trading Group has had a positive impact on their life. Keep up the positivity, Temmie.
Temmie seems like she's going to be a winner.
Temmie is definitely a winner.
Yeah, I'm sure Temmie kills it. Look, what would you say to somebody that perhaps critiques you or I and says that, hey, like we are at times maybe somewhat, they really say this about me, but somewhat inappropriate or we don't always sugarcoat what people want to hear, or we're not super nice all the time. Like, what would you have to say about that?
we don't tell you what you want to hear. We tell you what we think you need to hear. Our entire business is centered around our members' success, and everything that we do, everything that we put out, every tool, every boot camp, every training, every resource is designed to help you guys become successful, because we have always believed that if our members are successful, then the business will be successful. Right. Because members will stay with us, and then members will also tell their friends and family members and coworkers, and then they'll join True Trading Group, and that's how we'll grow. And that's exactly what's happened. We've gone from 100 members to over 10,000. We've gone from members in 2 countries to 117, right? And it's because our members are successful and they tell their friends and family. It's not because we've spent millions of dollars on marketing. We haven't. Our members go out, they tell their friends and family and coworkers, and then they join, right? That's how our business has grown organically. And it's, the reality is that True Trading Group is a business. It's not a charity. And although, we keep a very, close group, and there's camaraderie, and there's like members generally care about each other. You're not here to make friends, but you're here to make money. If we can make friends while making money, then that's a bonus and that's a plus. But we're not here to make friends. We're here to make money. Plumber Investor says, I lost 3 family members and a job this year, and THD has helped me keep my sanity, not to mention money. Wow, Plumber Investor, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm just happy that, True Trading Group is helping you, keep it together, honestly. And anything you need, Plumber Investor, reach out to Adam or myself. We'll help you out any way that we can.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it a lot more than you do. As I get it, meaning I get comments a lot more than you do, just because I can be a little bit more outspoken.
You mean like the 1-star reviews?
Yeah. And that's all right. I'm not here to win a popularity contest. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here so that everyone thinks that I'm the greatest guy in the world. I'm not here. Look, Mike and I started this to do well by people. Okay. If you go and watch one of our videos, you'll know exactly what it is, and we can actually put it in the chat for anyone that wants to watch. Joe, get the link from the video that we did like 2 years ago. The one that's in every description. And he's going to go ahead and post it in chat in a second. So when you're done with this live stream, you can go and watch it there. Mike, you know what video I'm talking about, correct?
I certainly do.
Okay. So, for a long time, Mike and I...
You're talking about the greatest thumbnail of all time?
I really... Joe, could you grab that thumbnail for me as well? Yeah, he's working on it right now.
Speed it up, Joe.
All right. So let's see. How many of you in here have been a member of True Trading Group for longer than 3 years? Type the number 3.
That's like a Diamond Dog says, I'd be out of the trading game if it wasn't for TTG. I learned how to trade options with Shy. I learned about candlesticks, trend patterns from uni, and Mike's Accelerator was a game changer for me.
All right. So 3. There we go. That's pretty cool. Now, let me ask you this. How many of you, so those are people that have been a member for 3 years or more. How many of you have been a member for less than 3, but more than 2? Type the number 2. Look at that. All right. Excellent. Now, also go ahead and type the number 1 if you've been a member for over, under 2 years. for under 2 years. Go ahead, type the number 1. There you go. So you can see that. How would you describe what we just showed right now? Longevity?
Yeah, longevity and success. You know, I mean, people are not going to stay part of something if they're not making money. Like a lot of people have, joined other groups in the past and had no success, realized that there wasn't any value, or they weren't learning anything, and there's the bell, we're closed, and they don't renew their membership, they cancel their membership, right? I mean, you're seeing members of True Trading Group. This is what I said to you, that if we believe that if people are successful, our business will grow because members will stay. And you saw people that have been a member for 3 years, 4 years, 2 years. Like, these are people that are renewing their membership, or they've gone on to become lifetime members of the community. And why would they do that if they weren't having success, right? If they didn't find value in what it was that we were offering in True Trading Group.
Yeah. So, so what I was saying before is I wanted you guys to see it, because for those that haven't been a member since 2021, you may not know this, or I'm sure you know it by now, but and this all goes back to not telling you the things that you want to hear. Mike and I are not here to be your best friend. We're not here to sell you a bill of goods. We're not here to do any of those things. We're here to run a business. We're here to make money with that business. And we're here to grow that business, but only if the vast majority of people that are making it possible to have this business, our members, are doing well as well.
Right.
And the ones that aren't, because not everyone's killing it, we at least want the majority of those people to feel supported. Because it's not that everybody is making money. That's not accurate, right? Not everybody's making money all the time. That's not true. But there are a lot of people, a lot of people that aren't making the money, they'll never be able to tell you that they don't feel supported, or they don't feel like they're being given a real chance at something.
I want to give a shout out to Adam. I don't want to interrupt you, but I want to give a shout out to Rick. Rick had their best day ever today, thanks to the tier trading system that we teach in True Trading Group. Not being size too heavy, locked in, stuck to their plan. They almost stopped out, but instead stuck to their plan and crushed their trade. Best day ever for Rick. Rick, congratulations. Just another example of members reaching milestones, right? So there it is.
Yeah, so I've been a member since Mike used to say, "I drill it in your effing head."
That's right.
I don't remember him ever saying that.
The risk management stuff. I didn't curse like that. I don't know, Andre. It make me sound like I never said that.
You're making him sound like me. Anyways, here's another message from Rick.
There you go. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah, Rick. It says, I was one of those that was not making money. And yes, I felt supported and it was encouraging. Great job, Rick. Way to turn it around, man. Keep it up. Stick with it. Hell yeah.
We all want to see TTG grow because we all win. They fail if we fail, and vice versa. 100%. Yep. And that's the way it should be, man.
Exactly.
And that's the way it should be.
Yep. Exactly. If our members fail, that means our business fails. And that's exactly how it should be.
Webinato chat. Oof.
Come a long way, man. Come a long way.
Then. No, look, Mike and I are not. For those that are new here, you're fortunate that Mike and I are who Mike and I are. Not because he's the world's greatest trader and I'm the world's best businessman or whatever. It's because Mike and I, as human beings, made a decision many years ago to literally exit a pretty shady business. Did not get out unscathed, right? In fact, the video is going to show you. Joe, pull up the thumbnail. told me he had it ready. There it is right there.
Greatest thumbnail ever
That
created.
is the thumbnail right there. I have a toothpick in my mouth. I was a lot fatter then. That's Mike. Yeah, Mike and I, we owned an investor relations firm that used to promote penny stocks. We have seen every crooked trick in the book. We have, and unfortunately, when you're in that kind of business, you don't get out unscathed most of the time.
Yeah.
And we had to pay, there was no lawsuit, there was no ban, no bar, no nothing. And it had nothing to do with your trading group, but we had to pay a $1.25 million fine to the SEC for things that, for things that happened in 2015. And had nothing to do with your trading group, nothing to do with scamming people. Like, we got bad legal advice.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened. And Joe, go ahead, post the link to the video. We did an entire video on it with that YouTube thumbnail, and the title of the video was paying a stock market, paying a $1.25 million fine, and this week's market outlook. And honestly, like, I gotta tell you that for me, way before there was a fine, which was an administrative proceeding. Again, watch the video if you want.
Right, not a lawsuit, it was an administrative proceeding.
There was nothing in there. It had nothing to do with True Trading Group. It was way before True Trading Group. But yeah, guess what? None of us are perfect. And Mike and I have seen every trick in the book, man. Every single one. And, you can ask members in here, when we see that stuff going on during the day, we call it out in front of every single member.
Yep. I'm not going to let people get caught up in
we go out of our way to make sure people do not get caught up in that. And we have no ban. If we wanted to, we'd go back into it tomorrow.
Yep.
But that's our choice not to. Our choice not the SEC's choice, our choice.
You see that message?
Adam has abused me verbally several times. I'm learning to love it. I don't think that's true. The point is that you have so many things online that are complete horseshit.
Yeah.
Complete horseshit. And we're not here to be your best buds. We're not here to be your friends. We don't believe the customer is always right.
If you're a Yankee fan, I'll be your best bud. Other than that, though, we're not here for that.
We think a lot of you are wrong. Joe, you can take it off now because the old me looking at that is making me uncomfortable. Thank you. And guess what? We're wrong too at times.
Yeah.
And that's all part of it.
That's right.
But you know what? You'll never be able to say that we're not real. You'll never be able to say that we're not transparent. You'll never be able to say that, that we screwed you over in a trade. It's just never a thing.
Cody Hill just said it perfectly, Adam. Cody Hill goes, I'm telling you guys, I've been scammed by other groups. TTG is the truth. Right? So there's a lot of other groups out there, and people have been a part of a lot of other ones. And there's a reason why all those people that have come to True Trading Group now stay at True Trading Group and they call it their home. There's a lot of people that joined other groups, right?
Yeah, I was shocked. There's some groups out there that I really thought, I thought they were, just like really aggressive salespeople for like courses and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, look, we sell, a product that has courses, so I'm not hating on it. But then come to find out, these other groups, they also promote these stocks, and it's like, how do you do that? I don't know. I don't know how you can have a relationship because that's what we have. We have a relationship with our members. We know who they are. They're not just like, these are people that we talk to on the phone. Like, this isn't a set it and forget it thing for us. And anyone in here will tell you that. And yeah.
German, no, not in main chat, in the futures room only.
One day I will tell my story on the live. Mike, maybe we'll invite you back over. You can tell your story there. Is Mike frozen?
No, I'm here. Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's what took me a minute. That's what took me a minute.
Okay. Let's see. Anyways, I guess the reason I'm thinking about this is that we finally have upgraded the entire platform. We have all new products ready. We have tons of stuff that's been enhanced and that are truly making like huge differences in people's lives. And now we do need to market this somewhat. And I've been going through it a lot in my head of like how we want to market it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like because it's so crazy because people don't want to be sold, but like everyone, I don't know how to say it right, but like people don't want to be sold, but they also don't want, they also want to hear what they want to hear, which is just them being sold anyways.
Yes, definitely. They don't want to be sold, but they want to be sold is pretty much it.
So just trying to figure out.
Don't sell me, but also tell me that you have the secret.
Right. It's like, how do you market that? What are people attracted to? Like Lambos and bullshit, Yeah. It's crazy how that works. I think that what people need to be attracted to, and I don't think we're going to be the people to change that, right? Because we take a lot of pride in the fact that we don't market that much, right? But we're getting to a point now where we have goals of growing this. We are going to market it. We're not going to need to spend millions of dollars a month marketing it, but we are going to spend something, and we are going to put ads up and stuff like that. And what should that be? Yeah. I mean, in my head, I want to put cat pictures up and like memes. I don't know, because I don't want to just I don't want to do what everyone else is doing.
Adam Grunt said, "How do I join your group?"
Oh, all right. Well, Grunt, you're in luck.
Grunt, you're in luck, Grunt.
All right. So, Joe, give Mike all the details on the pricing and everything. I got it.
Yeah, what we're doing actually, so Grunt and anybody else that's on the live stream, if you guys want to join our membership, is an annual membership. All right, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com. That's ttgoffer.com. You've got a 73% discount between now and Sunday at midnight for the next 50 people, where you guys can join the annual membership for just $597 for the whole year. When you go to ttgoffer.com, everything that's on that page is included in your membership. Okay? Everything you see on ttgoffer.com is included at no additional cost, no upsell, no additional charge or fee. $597 gets you all of those things for the whole year. Okay, again, that's ttgoffer.com. You don't need a coupon code. Just sign up and you guys will be good to go. You get all of our courses, 22 courses. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received when I worked at a fund in New York. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, trading views charting software, the trade idea scanners on our platform for you guys to use, unusual options activity, dark pool data, options flow, 1,000 hours of videos in our video library covering different topics and live workshops that we hosted with our members, social sentiment scanner, short data, so much more. Everything on that page is included for the $597. Now, we talk a big game on this YouTube channel, but it's because we see how successful our members are, and we offer a double your money back guarantee to prove to you how much that we believe in the platform that we've created. So essentially how it works is you join True Trading Group, you pay $597. Okay. I ask you to do the following: go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. Okay. If you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $597 membership fee at least one time, we will not just give you back $597. We're going to give you back double that, $1,194. Okay. That's how confident we are in the platform that we've created. So you go to ttgoffer.com. The double your money back guarantee is right there on the checkout page. It's in black and white. Just go read it. Okay, there it is. There's ttgoffer.com. So everything on that page is included for the $597. And then there underneath the checkout, there's your double your money back guarantee. It's real. Go read it, guys. I don't think you need it. Our refund rate is only less than 2%. So because our refund rate is less than 2%, I have no problem offering double your money back. But if our refund rate was like 12%, I wouldn't be able to give you guys double your money back, but it's less than 2%, so I can, right? Our retention rate amongst our members is in the 70s. That means over 70% of our members, when they join, they stay, right? Would you stay if you weren't successful? Probably not. I wouldn't expect you to, right? So what you got to do is go to ttgoffer.com. $597 for the whole year, get you everything on that page, and a double your money back guarantee. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Send us a text message, 1-888-621-2127. Again, that is 1-888-621-2127. Okay, that phone number is right down there at the bottom of the screen. You guys have any questions at all, you just text us. So Grunt, right there, ttgoffer.com. $597 for the whole year with a double your money back guarantee. And anybody else that wants to join, you guys can go to ttgoffer.com, or you can send a text message to the phone number that you saw on the bottom of the screen. Again, it's 1-888-621-2127. All right.
What time are we doing Sunday?
6:30.
Very nice.
Yeah. So again, guys, 6:30 on Sunday, right? 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you set your reminders. We're going to go live right here on this YouTube channel, and I'll give you guys my top trade ideas for the week, and we'll go over the earnings expectations and what the trading plan is for all those mega cap tech earnings this Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern live. Be right back here. So set your reminders.
Yep. And then what else? What else I gotta tell you? When do we get to log in for tomorrow's boot camp? Well, tomorrow's boot camp was postponed till November 23rd and 24th. We have been announcing it all week ad nauseum. We also sent out notifications on it. So yeah, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. So that is pretty much it, Michael.
All right. Beautiful. Well, it was a great week. A lot of people had some of their best weeks ever. I know Rick had their best day ever. So congratulations to our members that have reached some milestones this week. But next week's a brand new week and to brand new milestones that it's time for us to knock down. It's going to be a big one because we have all the mega cap tech earnings. So if you guys have not yet done so, go to tcdoffer.com, join for the $597 for the whole year. There's no upsell for anything on that page. It's all included. And you guys have the W money back guarantee, which I don't think you need, but it's there for peace of mind. It's there to hold us accountable.
And friendly reminder, the price is going to go up Sunday at midnight or when the next 50 spots are sold.
Right.
So if it comes Sunday and we run out of spots before the live stream, that price is going to go up from $597. It's going to go to $697.
Ooh, $100 jump.
I know, $100 jump, man. We're raising.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, jump. Hurry up. I mean, $597 versus $697.
Yeah. That's like a tank of gas.
Yeah. I mean, it's more than a tank of gas.
Yeah, that's true.
So there you go, folks. All right, teachtheoffer.com. Any questions, text us 1-888-621-2127. Set your reminders. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Bring a friend with you on Sunday. Tell a friend.
Yeah, bring a friend, tell a friend.
And we can
For
be
Sunday.
friends, and we can do this every weekend. Take that.
Take that. So there you guys have it, folks. Let's go, Yankees. I'll see you guys all on Sunday. Hopefully the Yankees have a 2-0 lead on Sunday when I do talk to you, because I'll be in a much better mood. If not, I'll be sad. Hey, listen, they just take one game in LA. I'll be happy. All right. Take care, folks. Great job this week. See you.